We turn our focus now to what many consider a vital part of the LGBTQ acceptance, the nightlife scene.
Cleveland's gay bars and clubs are some of the only places where members of the LGBT community felt welcomed and free to be themselves.
January Keaton takes a look back at Cleveland's rich and vibrant LGBTQ club culture.
Cleveland's LGBTQ club scene started downtown in the Schofield Building on Euclid Avenue. It all began with the opening of one of the city's first gay-friendly clubs, the Cadillac Lounge, in 1946.
Straight, gay, tall, short, fat, white, black, blue, it didn't matter.
That was the place where they could learn about themselves and discover who they were.
Cadillac, along with clubs like Little Ted's, fearlessly opened to all during a time when LGBTQ clubs were some of the only safe havens many queer youth had.
Back in those days, it was, you got to throw bricks at rocks, baseball bat, you had to run.
Gay clubs were places to organize, mobilize, share info and resources, and see yourself in others.
Oh my God, it's so many people like me.
The Leather Stallion on St. Clair, the longest standing gay club in Cleveland, opened in 1970, allowing women when many gay clubs were only catering to men.
I'm an ally, I'm not a member of the gay and lesbian community, but they were welcoming to me.
Cleveland's Hingetown neighborhood in Ohio City was arguably the center of gay culture in Cleveland in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, where clubs like Bounce made drag shows the hottest ticket in town.
You let your hair down. You were you. You just didn't have to be closed up in a closet.
The Hingetown excitement happening just over the Detroit Bridge from one of the most popular LGBTQ clubs of all, The Grid, named, believe it or not, after the AIDS crisis.
When AIDS first came out, we didn't know what it was. So they called it The Grid, gay-related immune deficiency.
It was the place to be and compete if you were a drag performer. Sparkly gowns and makeup, lip-syncing, everyone, anyone, voguing, death-dropping to heart-pumping house music that moved not only your body, but your soul.
I like to say I'm not dancing, I'm standing still. The music is moving me.
But it wasn't always a party. The AIDS epidemic swept the LGBTQ community in the 80s and 90s. Cleveland's gay bars continued to be a valuable space to gather, but also to mourn. And undercurrents of hate always loomed.
I don't want to call them gay bashers, but people were harassing gay people come into the club.
Mentally, it was horrifying.
And as folks fought to be seen and heard, the 2000s ushered in anonymity with the rise of the internet. You can now find romantic dates at a keyboard stroke.
You barely meet anybody. If they're in the bar, they're sitting there having a drink and on Grindr or wherever, Adult Friend Finder, looking for somebody to go out with.
Nationwide, 37% of gay bars and clubs closed between 2007 and 2019 amid the continuing rise of the internet. Cleveland's LGBTQ bars and clubs dwindled from over 24 in the 70s and 80s to just 6 today.
So yeah, it was a big difference. It was a big change.
Now, it's a party, but it's not like it used to be.
They say all good things must come to an end, but everyone I talk to agrees. These bars and clubs created a true sense of community and of pride.
Pride is every day I wake up in the morning because I'm proud of who I am and what I have become.
January Keaton, 3 News.